Manchester, Pennsylvania, it's the BKR News Network with your lead anchor, Rob Diggins.
Oh, thank you all very much. Today's segment is going to be about hip-hop and rap artists. We're now going to go live to BKR Studios with J. Paul, who is interviewing a new guy who goes by the name of Mr. X. J. Paul, are you there?
Yes, this is J. Paul. I'm now in BKR Studios with recording artist Mr. X. How are you doing today, sir?
Well, I'm doing just fine. How are you doing, J. Paul?
Oh, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Okay, I just have a quick couple of questions to ask you real quick. We'll do this fast because I know your time is money, as you like to say.
That's true.
Okay. First question. What inspired you to become a rap artist?
Well, I'll be honest, J. Paul. I never was very into the hip-hop, as they call it. I was a poet, and my super producer, Jay Mozan, happened to find me on the streets, and I believe his exact words were, "Bitch, you need to get in the studio, because that be some hot shit."
Okay, interesting. What type of swag do you think you bring to the BKR production studio?
Well, I've got a style all my own, that's for sure. Every John I get on, I do try to kill that John. James has told me a number of times that I keep it 100. He's even said a couple times that I am in my bag, although I'm still not really sure what that means. I'm still not up on all this hood speak. Sometimes he says I'm in my Louis, sometimes he says I'm in my Gloria Velez, and I'll be honest, I don't even know what those are.
Don't you mean Gloria Vanderbilt?
Oh, well, that just shows you sometimes I'm not always right.
Okay, next question. Does it bother you that you're one of the only white rappers in the game right now?
Well, it doesn't bother me to be one of the only white rappers. Obviously, there's fewer people I can relate to. And I have had some unfortunate incidents where my whiteness and not being familiar with all this has got me into trouble. There was this one time, James and I were recording a remix to Bedrock, and he told me to get naked on the track, and unfortunately, I thought that he actually meant to get naked. It was very, very ugly, because I'm a humble gentleman. Nobody really wants to see that.
That was probably the most disturbing story I've heard in my 35-year career. If you were to get dissed by Asher Roth, or even the guy that goes by Gucci Mane, how would you respond?
Well, as a big fan of Asher Roth, I would be really hurt if he came at me. I would hope that we could work it out as gentlemen and just talk it out, because there's no reason for violence or constant diss tracks. Unfortunately, as for Gucci Mane, I am not a huge fan of his, mainly because he has become a poor role model for the children who idolize him. Children, remember, only kids that are whack play with gats.
What the Okay, let's just go to the next question. Do you like living this extravagant lifestyle with bitches and limos and a bunch of cars and fancy houses and stuff?
J. Paul, I'm gonna need you to please watch your language. I do not treat women as bitches. I am trying to be respectful and change that in the rap community. I always bring with me some nice, respectable women, the type I can bring home to mom. And although I earn a lot of money, I try and stay humble. I donate a lot of it, although I do have a Maybach outside. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Or are you? Wow, so this was the weirdest interview I've had in a very long time. We're right up there with Gucci. So, Mr. X, before we cast this on out, is there anything you want to say to your fans and stuff?
Well, I'd like to say
I'm holding it up, the streets, I'm living like a soldier. If you're ready to buck, I ain't ever gonna stop ya. I can see that you're sweating, boy. This streets I'm
This is a J Mozan production.
Alright, it's Mr. X on this track. I got J Mozan on that hook. We call him Captain Hook round here. We're about ready to tear it up. Let's get into it. My name is Mr. X, now here's my introduction. You best believe that I'ma be so welcome to my dungeon. A rankle full of rankle, you just drive out the hut and you sitting around, you ducking down, but say you really stuntin'. To my word of mouth brings bullets out and gets you bitches punished like bullets at your feet. I got you motherfuckers jumping. When you strolling through my hood, you know you best be running. It's a scary thing when the amateurs they turn pro. Only need my arms if I'ma take you to my gun show. These lyrics got these fuckers shook, they strapping up they fofos. My area codes need no one else, I rep these fuckers solo. 610, 410, motherfucker, do you know how I roll? I play this game for all control. Mr. X on ball control. Mozon, hit him with that anti-crowd control.
See, I'm holding it up, the streets I'm living like a soldier. If you're ready to buck, I ain't ever gonna stop ya. I can see that you're sweating, boy. This streets I'm living. See, I'm holding it up, the streets I'm living like a soldier. If you're ready to buck, I ain't ever gonna stop ya. I can see that you're sweating, boy. This streets I'm living.
Thought that you could drive by, you ain't got the passengers, cause I was in the backseat with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Goes rin 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 as I begin, cross windshields I be splashing, blood spit razor blades into your face, bleeding as I laugh at you. The sole survivor, yeah you run, but you know I'll be catching you. A motherfucking cannibal, like potatoes I'll be mashing you. The one mistake that you have made, you thought that I'd be rational. Better call me Pinhead because it's hell I'm raising. Straight accent for straight jackets because I'm fucking crazy. I fuck with Jeffrey Dahmer, you bitches fuck with Jay-Z. The sickest clown you'll ever meet unless you're friends with Gacy. I opened up my nightmare, now we're walking Elm Street. Summer's out at Crystal Lake, partnering with Voorhees. Like Michael and the Candyman, you fuckers can't ignore me, cause Leatherface and Chucky ain't got shit on me.
See, I'm holding it up, the streets I'm living like a soldier. If you're ready to buck, I ain't ever gonna stop ya. I can see that you're sweating, boy. This streets I'm living. See, I'm holding it up, the streets I'm living like a soldier. If you're ready to buck, I ain't ever gonna stop ya. I can see that you're sweating, boy. This streets I'm living.
Street soldiers everywhere, let me see your hands up. If you in the club, let me see you get your dance on. Ladies can't keep their pants on when I hold this club for ransom. If I make this fucker jump, you ain't ever gonna be landed. Like gravity's a channel, I got that fucker canceled. The judge says out of order, then he brings back in the gavel. I treat this beat like vodka, I get that fucker handled.
Streets I'm living.
Take a couple shots of these lyrics I be serving. If you're driving to it, we got you fuckers swerving. Need to sleep it off, that's the only way to cure it. Then wake up Sunday morning and listen to my sermon. Up, down, right, left, better say a blessing, bitch. Time to get biblical with lyrics that are heaven sent. I told you all this flows divine, I penned this track is evidence. The Son of God, this is my New Testament.
See, I'm holding it up, the streets I'm living like a soldier. If you're ready to buck, I ain't ever gonna stop ya. I can see that you're sweating, boy. This streets I'm living. See, I'm holding it up, the streets I'm living like a soldier. If you're ready to buck, I ain't ever gonna stop ya. I can see that you're sweating, boy. This streets I'm living.
Alright, I'm back for one more round. Got 6 similes for ya. I swear to God, I'm sick with rhymes like I'm spitting carcinomas. Or you could call me Mr. Freeze. My flows keep getting colder. They get your girlfriend's nipples hard and legs up on my shoulder. You and me, the difference is you ain't no Casanova. Like Frogger versus semi-truck, we call this bitch game over. So J-Mo's on, tell him one more time what you already told him.
Streets I'm living.
This is a G-Mo.